Bryan MBEUMO chooses Manchester United amidst intense transfer battle. Brentford star Bryan MBEUMO has reportedly made a decision on his future, choosing Manchester United as his preferred destination, despite strong interest from Arsenal, Newcastle United, and Tottenham Hotspur. The Cameroon international, who has just 1 year left on his current contract with Brentford, though the club holds a 12-month extension option, is expected to command a hefty fee of around £50 million. MBEUMO enjoyed a sensational 2024-25 season, scoring 20 goals and registering 7 assists in the Premier League, a remarkable return for a player from a mid-table team. His performances have drawn significant attention, and United now appear to be in pole position to secure his signature. A move to Old Trafford seems increasingly likely, especially after the player was seen in conversation with international teammate Andre Onana outside Manchester United's Carrington training ground. Manchester United have already bolstered their attack this summer by completing the signing of Matheus Cunha, and MBEUMO could be the next key addition as they look to rebuild under Ruben Amorim. Although the Red Devils finished a disappointing 15th in the Premier League and missed out on Champions League football, falling to Tottenham Hotspur in the Europa League final, the allure of playing for one of the world's most historic clubs appears to have influenced MBEUMO's decision. The forward reportedly turned down offers from clubs competing in Europe's top-tier competition, including Champions League-bound Arsenal, in favor of a move to Old Trafford. United fans will welcome this sign of loyalty and ambition, particularly in the face of recent struggles on the pitch. Brentford manager Thomas Frank has acknowledged the likelihood of MBEUMO attracting serious transfer interest. "I would be surprised if a lot of big clubs don't look at him," Frank admitted. "How many wingers score 20 goals for a mid-table club? Then with 7 assists, plus his work ethic and character, he has a lot to offer." However, Frank has been clear that any deal will not come cheap. "If he is to be sold, it must be for a nice amount," he emphasized. "It is impossible to replace him one for one." With the departure of other targets, most notably Liam Delap, who opted to join Chelsea in pursuit of Champions League football, United's successful pursuit of MBEUMO could prove crucial. It not only boosts their attacking options, but also sends a signal that they can still attract top-level talent even in the absence of elite European competition. As talks are expected to begin between United and Brentford, the Red Devils will hope to finalize the deal quickly to integrate MBEUMO into pre-season plans. With his pace, finishing ability, and versatility in attack, he could be a transformative signing for a club looking to restore its former glory. For now, MBEUMO's decision to favor a move to Manchester United marks a significant development in the summer transfer window and could set the tone for further activity at Old Trafford. Matheus Cunha becomes one of Manchester United's highest earners after £62.5 million transfer. Matheus Cunha's move to Manchester United has made headlines not just for the transfer fee, but also for the significant rise in his wages. The 26-year-old Brazilian forward joined the Red Devils from Wolves in a £62.5 million transfer over the weekend, pending visa clearance. Now, with details of his contract revealed, Cunha is already one of the highest earners at the club, and could soon climb even higher. Cunha has signed a 5-year deal with United, with the option to extend it for a further year. According to The Telegraph, he will now pocket an impressive £200,000 per week at Old Trafford, a huge jump from the £120,000 per month he was earning at Wolves. This contract puts him on par with fellow Brazilian Antony, who spent the second half of last season on loan at Real Betis. This salary places Cunha as the joint 4th highest-paid player at Manchester United. Currently only Casemiro, £375,000 per week. Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford, and Mason Mount earn more. However, depending on how the summer transfer window unfolds, Cunha could soon rise to second in the club's wage hierarchy. Several of United's top earners are strongly linked with moves away. Casemiro, now 33, has reportedly attracted interest from Saudi Arabian clubs. Fernandes, meanwhile, is at the center of intense speculation after reportedly receiving a staggering £700,000 a week offer from Saudi Pro League giants Al Hilal. The Saudi club also submitted a £100 million bid for the midfielder, making him a potential blockbuster departure for United this summer. Despite the lure of such a lucrative deal, New head coach Ruben Amorim is adamant about keeping Fernandes at the club. The Portuguese manager sees his fellow countrymen as vital to the team's structure and leadership, especially as United enter a major transitional period under his guidance. Marcus Rashford is another big name who could depart. The England international fell out with Amorim prior to his loan spell at Aston Villa last season. With tensions reportedly still unresolved, Rashford's exit seems increasingly likely. Spanish giants Barcelona are said to be monitoring the situation closely and may make a move for the 26-year-old forward. With the possibility of Fernandes, Rashford, Casemiro, and even Antony leaving, Cunha's position within the team and on the wage list could become even more prominent. His signing represents not only a major financial commitment, but also a strong signal of intent by the club's management. Amorim views Cunha as a central figure in reshaping United's attacking identity and bringing a new level of energy and creativity to the front line. The summer promises to be a crucial one for Manchester United. With significant squad turnover expected and several key figures potentially heading for the exit door, Cunha's arrival and lucrative contract symbolizes both a fresh start and the club's ambition to return to the elite level of European football. For now, all eyes will be on whether Cunha can justify his high salary on the pitch, and whether his fellow high-earning teammates will still be at Old Trafford come September. Manchester United set for busy summer transfer window as Garnacho eyes £50 million deal. Manchester United have wasted no time making headlines early in the summer transfer window, with the club already securing their first signing and planning for further reinforcements. The Red Devils have completed a deal for Brazilian forward Matheus Cunha, marking the first major move under incoming manager Ruben Amorim. However, with ambitions to revamp the squad after an underwhelming campaign, United are expected to remain one of the most active Premier League clubs throughout the summer. Amorim, who arrives with a strong reputation from Sporting Lisbon, has been given a clear mandate to reshape the squad and instill a new footballing identity. That process is expected to include a number of departures as well as high-profile arrivals. The Portuguese tactician is reportedly aiming to raise funds by offloading several underperforming or out-of-favor stars, including Marcus Rashford and Antony. Both players were loaned out in the second half of last season and are now being actively shopped for permanent moves. The biggest story surrounding the club, however, remains the uncertain future of captain Bruno Fernandes. The midfielder has reportedly been given a deadline by Saudi Pro League side Al Hilal to decide on a staggering £100 million move. The Portuguese international, a central figure at United since his arrival, added fuel to the speculation with a cryptic social media post. Whether Fernandes chooses to stay or depart will have major implications for the club's summer plans, with replacements already being lined up behind the scenes. In more positive news, 19-year-old Alejandro Garnacho is set to enter contract negotiations that could see him become one of the club's highest-paid young stars. The Argentine winger, who enjoyed a breakout season, is reportedly seeking a deal in the region of £50 million over its duration. Garnacho is seen as a cornerstone of the club's future, and tying him down to a long-term deal would represent a significant victory for United, amid all the transfer uncertainty. The signing of Matheus Cunha is seen as a statement of intent, with the Brazilian forward bringing both versatility and energy to United's front line. Cunha's arrival could signal a shift in attacking dynamics, particularly if players like Rashford and Antony are moved on. Amorim is also believed to be targeting midfield reinforcements should Fernandes leave, with several options across Europe being scouted. While United's aggressive early moves indicate a clear plan, executing all their desired exits may prove more complicated. High wages and underwhelming form could make it difficult to find suitable buyers for some players. Nevertheless, the Red Devils are determined to reshape their squad and return to the upper echelons of English football. With a new manager at the helm, a marquee signing already in place, and plenty of high-stakes decisions to come, Manchester United are bracing for one of the most important and transformative summers in their recent history. Whether they can balance incomings, outgoings, and retain key talent like Garnacho will be crucial in determining the trajectory of the Amorim era.